Frederick of Denmark's wife has reappeared in public, although it is still unknown if she has returned from a trip to Australia. Her homeland, Mary of Denmark, has been in the media spotlight for months after her husband Federico of Denmark starred in several controversial and highly publicized photos with Genoveva Casanova in Madrid. After spending a few days in Australia, her homeland, to reunite with her family before Christmas, she has now reappeared on a Christmas card that the princess herself published for her foundation. While it's not known if she's back in Copenhagen yet, the royal house has published a beautiful photo of her. And along with that image, Mary of Denmark shared a very poignant reflection that, given her situation, is most important: we need each other if we are to succeed. And this is true not only in the world of work and for those of us who struggle with social isolation. It's true for all of us. People need people. As president of @Mary_Fondin, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess sends a message of greetings every year before Christmas and remembers the year she spent at the Mary Foundation. She wrote next to an image in which we see the princess in a very wintry enclave, very typical of Christmas, which we are about to embark on. This message has had a big impact because in it Mary of Denmark talks about loneliness and the need for people to be surrounded by other people. Mary from Denmark appears again with a shocking reflection. But he concluded this reflection with a fuller message, which he posted via his foundation's Instagram, where he summarizes the past year, which was certainly not an easy one. Time has a peculiar dimension. The more years pass, the better it seems that the next year will fly by. At the same time, you realize more and more how precious every moment and every year is. Moving into a new year is always an opportunity to pause and take stock of all that has happened during the year, he wrote. Christmas is just around the corner. At Mary's Fund, we are about to close out 2023 and head into Christmas break with gratitude for all that people can do when we do it together. We need each other if we are going to succeed. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, she finally wrote as she was about to say goodbye to her toughest year yet. A reflection that comes at a delicate moment for Frederick of Denmark. She shares these reflections just when the failure and popularity of her husband, Frederick of Denmark, became known. Danish public opinion is very angry about the Crown Prince scandal, and opinion polls reflect this unrest. The consequences of Federico of Denmark's meeting with Genevieve Casanova in Madrid have already manifested themselves in the form of citizen rejection. The Danes have taken to the negotiating table, as the press of that country did a few months ago, calling the attitude of their heir to the throne irresponsible. Accustomed to the scandals of their future monarch, it seems that this latest one has become the straw that broke the camel's back in public opinion. A few days ago, the latest popularity poll of the Danish royal house was released, and the data is not at all encouraging. Until this year, Mary Donaldson's husband was well received among its citizens. This is despite the fact that for many years his constant entertainment has been in the headlines of numerous newspapers. Recall that in 2008, when he was already married, the Turbo Prince, as he was nicknamed, had to get out of trouble after photos were published of him kissing a woman.